Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline.
Here we go.
So Baltimore wins the tip. Inside. Oh, and that one is stuffed right through.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Baltimore on offense. Brunson with a clean look. Off target from three-point range. And so Booker will bring it up for Anaheim. Duncan. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
Oh, that's a really good pass from Booker, simply getting it to the open man.
Here's Hart. Pass to Campbell. Out to Brunson. 6 to shoot. Fires the three. Knocks down the three ball.
Totally in rhythm right now. The moment Brunson has the ball in his hands, right into that shot.
Well, when you survey Jalen Brunson going from role player now to all-star, what a rise. What's been the key for him?
I just think it's confidence, Kevin. I mean, simple confidence. I don't think there's one point where Jalen Brunson didn't believe that, not that he was the best player on the court, but that he was going to be the best leader. And that has translated into him producing some massive scoring and assist nights for any team that he's played on. This guy is a winner.
Anthony can't hit. Outside Hardaway. Here's Booker. Nice D from Camby.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Houston shot's good. Houston's got 5 points so far.
Houston is so consistent from out there.
Hardaway with a wide open look. And the shot falls short this time. Pass to Campbell. Takes the three. Anaheim grabs the miss. Now Holmgren. And shot on the way. Booker outside. Hardaway for three. And another miss by Anaheim. Baltimore leading by 4. Duncan with it. Brunson picks him up. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Holmgren. Over Camby. Off the left rim and out. Baltimore with the ball. Here's Houston. Fires from deep. Duncan with the block.
That's an awesome defensive display by Duncan there, coming up with the block and aggressively sending that one back.
And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Anthony.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Now here's Booker. And the layup's good off the glass.
Devin Booker will score by any means necessary, and that time over decent defense, getting the contact.
Outside for Randall. Outside Anthony. Pass to Towns. Anthony trying to get open. Tries again. Duncan with the block. Down low. Back to Holmgren. Anaheim shooting their first free throws of the game. And he makes the first.
And something to like about Holmgren is his ability to run the floor. A 7-footer who can get up the court in a hurry and get to the rim before the D gets set.
That one drops. He ties it up.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Here's Stoudemire. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
Looking like a monster inside. Stoudemire using that size and power to get the finish.
Here's Hardaway. Misses the reverse. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Baltimore on top, up 2. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you guys think here about Baltimore in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
He's an explosive athlete with tremendous positional size. Hardaway has no issue mixing it up inside.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And the foul on Rose. That's his first foul. Anaheim trails by 3. Outside Hardaway. Rose with the block. And that's out of bounds. Anaheim will retain possession. Here's Hardaway. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Baltimore?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
Pass to Rose. It's Hart on the wing. Now here's Towns. Back to Hart. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Smith. Duncan grabs the rebound. Here's Anaheim. They trail by 1. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
The wide open look here for Anthony. And no good to start the night, missing his first attempt there. Hardaway with the steal. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Well, Brent, we had to wait a year for it, but Chet Holmgren had an incredible rookie season.
And I don't think any talent evaluator is surprised at the way that Chet came in his first year and was able to contribute and sometimes dominate in the ways that he did. So coming back healthy, making that immediate impact, Chet Holmgren is going to be a superstar in this league.
Here's Anthony, and Anthony sends it back.
He works so hard on the defensive end. Anthony proving to be a difference maker.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Here's Hardaway driving to the basket. And it's Hardaway with the jam.
And if you want athletic ability, then look no further. Hardaway with a stylish jam.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Anaheim.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
they have also been superb at blocking shots. Just the timing has been impeccable, setting the tone on the defensive end and making those guys think about what they're doing with the ball.
Here's Hart driving inside.
Putting the speed to work that time. Hart was flying down the lane.
To the inside. Anthony. Canby with the block. And that's out of bounds. Anaheim will retain possession. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And it's Brunson missing.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Anthony with it. Now Anthony defending. And it's Anthony with the jam. And we may have an injury here. That does not look good.
And this would be a terrible blow. Hopefully it's less serious than it looks.
Well, looking at his face right there, you can tell he's in a lot of pain, and there's a lot of trepidation right now on that team's sideline.
Baltimore making a switch here. Here he goes. Good D by Holmgren. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Baltimore with the ball. They trail by 1. It's Hart on the wing. Out to Anthony. Lets it go with the 3. Good on the three-point shot.
Can't allow that much separation. Even as the pass is coming his way, you try and crowd Carmelo as best you can.
And that's out of bounds. Anaheim will retain possession. There's 14 seconds left in the first half. Outside Anthony. From deep. And the 3 ball is good. Anthony's got 5 points now in the quarter. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Anaheim leads by 1. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Now for an update on Jalen Brunson's injury, let's go to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got some news from Baltimore's head athletic trainer. He told me that although he twisted the knee pretty badly, nothing looks like it's torn. He won't return for this game, and depending on the final prognosis, he may miss a number of games before making a return. I'll let you know more details as soon as I find them out. Kevin?
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
And you gotta love watching Rose play the game. His intense style can be infectious out there, and I think it really does elevate his teammates.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Duncan. Here's Towns. Hasn't made one yet. Has to bear it. Smith outside. And Towns gets it to go.
How about the work ethic there of Towns? He's great at positioning himself on the glass and just outworking the opponent.
Here's Hardaway. And Stoudemire pulls it down. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Baltimore. A 2-point game. Towns, no luck. Here's Anaheim. Anthony right side. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Timeout, timeout.
And it doesn't get any easier for Carmelo.
Start it.
Love seeing him go up strong inside.
And Baltimore calls time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Here's Rose. Towns with it. He's picked up by Irving. And Towns gets it to go.
Just so fluid with the ball in his hands. Towns capable of driving right around.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he banks in the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 4 now for Anaheim.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Second chance shot. Jackson has the open look. The three-pointer is right on target. Jackson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Rose. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Love to see that kind of effort from Gilgeous-Alexander on the defense. He can get in your head at times.
Stoudemire left side. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Barrett. From the arc. And it's sent back by Irving.
And not many guys Irving's size are this good at blocking shots. Takes incredible timing and athleticism.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Stoudemire pulls her down. Count the basket and the foul. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And the double clutch layup in that situation, that's just him playing to the crowd, guys.
Baltimore shooting their fourth shot at the foul line here.
You can count on R.J. Barrett to come at you night after night. He plays with a lot of determination, and at some point will lead a ball club.
59 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Anaheim. The lead is 2. Lopez outside. Outside for George. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one is on Towns.
What great body control there. George, tremendous athlete, takes the hit, and he makes that one count.
Outside, Barrett. He takes it in. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, the change of speeds and also the right angle selection can help R.J. Barrett put defenders in those kind of spots.
And so Barrett nails both of them. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. On the wing, Irving. It's stolen by Barrett. Starks with it. Guarded now by Irving. Over to the wing. Here's Stoudemire. And the jam by Stoudemire.
And short trip for Stoudemire to the rim. And with his athletic ability, there's just no stopping.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Starks.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
For Anaheim, they've gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
In that 2018 draft, you think about those names, Doncic, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Boy, that's a lot to begin with.
And Baltimore calls time here. We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Towns with it. Over in the corner, Randall. Good, and his assist goes to Towns. Randall's got it all tied up now for Baltimore. Good if it goes. And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for Baltimore. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Paul George with the finish.
Well, not only looking at Paul George get up, look at the guys on the bench loving it from PG.
Some solid defense there from Jackson.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Good. Nice job down low. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 6 now for Anaheim. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Makes it off the glass. And now an 8-point Anaheim lead. Wasted no time on that one.
Wow, so much potential for Stoudemire. If he can master that quick release, watch out.
And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Outside, George. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the lob to Jackson. It's stolen by Stoudemire.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
Houston. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Anaheim leading by 4. Outside Irvin. Outside Jackson. And Jackson throws it down home.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
And Baltimore calls time here. Both teams will make substitutions. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, guys, over that last break, I listened to Mike D'Antoni talk to his team. They said, let's lock in, keep our focus, and meet everyone down the stretch. And those players look engaged, so I think the message got across. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. And Baltimore calls time here. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Anaheim leading by 4. Starks with the steal. J.R. Smith on the wing. Pass to Camden. Baltimore moving that ball around. Hart, that's good.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
And here's Booker from the arc. Nice D from Camden.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Man, the score being this close, you have to retain possession of the ball. You just can't give it away like that.
And here is Hardaway. To the paint. Here's Booker. Rebound by Anthony. Baltimore on offense. They trail by 1. Campbell. Starks right side. And it's going to be out of bounds. Baltimore will retain possession. .40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the middle to take the lead. Baltimore needs to get off a shot here. Rocket 2. The turnaround Jay.
There's a pretty good chance that he makes that shot, but Timmy slides over, puts his big mid up, and the shot comes off.
Here's Booker. And an intentional foul right there. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2.
But when it comes to desire to create offense, there's no cause for concern with Devin Booker. He's a natural scorer.
Well, important there to have the three-point lead because only a 3 can tie it up now.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Hey, good game, bro.
On that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap. And I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
Anthony's shot is off. So it's Anaheim picking up the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.